What's up, everybody? Stone here. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to put on the webcam. It means live commentary of what it is that I'm doing. Hopefully this is cool with everybody, and hopefully you enjoy this episode. Alright, so let's continue with the UVing here. So let's UV the flashlight low. I'm going to make sure that we have this on dim, just because it's really difficult to see your UVs when it's not dim like this. I really like the old UI with the colors on it, but okay, here's what it is. I feel like I can reduce some of the polys here. Flashlight. I feel like for this detail, we might not be able to really see it. Like I feel like this edging is probably not needed, right? So I could probably just delete this edge here. That. I'll even delete this one as well. And have it bake onto here. Again, I could be wrong. This could be a big mistake that I'm doing, but go with my gut here, and I feel like I probably could get away with that. Same with some of this as well. I'm just going to go in, remove the faces here. On these, I'm just go selection by holding shift and then the period button, or the arrow brackets. Delete, and then I'm going to bridge these together. Then I'm just going to delete edge, delete this edge as well. Have that straight cut through here. I'm going to do the same over here as well. Grow selection, delete, bridge these together, delete edges. So now we just have a cylinder essentially for this flashlight, and hopefully that turns out well when I do the bake. I'm going to select all these here. I'm just holding the tab key to do that type of selection. The drag select, really helpful when you're using a tablet. And then I'm just going to go to my UV tools here. Great. I'll just use a camera based for now. I'm just gonna unfold it. There we go. Good to go. And again, I'll do a layout later to fix the pixel density. Fine. We're gonna put the UV cut at the very top for the seam. Just gonna do a cut here, shift, hold shift, right click, brings up the hot menu or the pop menu, whatever you want to call it. If you're a Blender user. Hold shift again, you can right click, go to move and sew. And then right now it looks really gross, so we're just gonna hold, go to unfold. There you have it. You have this unfolded. Gonna move this into the 0 to 1 space here, and then just fold everything again, make sure everything's folded's good. So now we're gonna hide that so that we can it just cleans up everything a little bit nicer, so you can kind of see how everything is. I'm gonna isolate selection by Control 1, and then we're gonna remove crease edges over here. Looks pretty decent actually, but a few areas that are not efficient. So I'm wanting a little UV island here, so I'm just going to sew this together. Sew that together as well. So this UV island together. The island there. This is pretty good. This UV island's pretty good. UV island's pretty good. Top one could be a little bit more efficient. I'm just going to move and sew that together. This UV island inside here looks pretty good. Good. Could probably just go like this, just to kind of bind these together. If I really wanted to, doesn't really matter, really. Also together to kind of make less UV shells. Make sure everything. Hold on, I'm seeing like weird. What's that? That's probably the magazine. No, that's just okay. I'm just gonna hold this together here. Select all UVs. Select UV shell. My hotkey is Alt S to select UV shells. Just gonna quickly do it unfold. Be good. Just gonna hide that one as well. Turn off isolation mode. Let's go with the trigger. Get rid of this guy. Remove the crease edges again, or the displaying of crease edges, so that things are a little bit easier to see. This is already quite could make this a little more efficient by putting less shells, making less UV islands here. Have one UV island, two UV islands. Keeps things nice and simple. What I could probably do here to kind of make things save even more polys and make sure that I don't have any wasted polys. My modeling toolkit. I can go to target weld, make sure we're in vertice mode. This is not being vertice mode. Weld. You can just kind of remove some of these. Turn on symmetry, so I'll have to do this twice. Just kind of clean this up a little bit, because again, the polys aren't really being used. They're just kind of wasted. Probably again, very low savings, but something if you're really doing super low poly stuff and you really need the extra polys or something, definitely worth doing. Alright, let's quickly do save. Control S, save. Now let's do the last little bit of detail, which is this the grip details. Isolate it by Control 1 again, crease edges. I mean, again, doing UVing is pretty simple, pretty tedious work more than anything. Once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite tough. For me at this point in my career, doing UV is very almost relaxing. If that might sound weird. I remember being a student and hated doing UVs because I didn't fully understand it, and it's really it's kind of a hard thing to teach as well, to be honest. But it's essentially just you trying to unwrap a 3D object into 2D space, right? And it sounds easy, but it's not. I mean, it actually is quite easy. It's just it's hard to translate the ideas behind it, right? So it's done. So now we're on to some of the bigger parts. Get rid of the crease edges. Do that also. You can go to polygons, You can remove crease edges. I just made this into a shortcut into um my hotbar just because I use it so often. So I just found it very useful to have that as a hotkey, or as a hotbar, sorry, object, just because I use it so often. I'm gonna cut this, play this out, play this out as well. So this is one island. So now this is an island. Right. So let's go to UV tools. Let's upload that. Wait. I'm just gonna move this to the side so that I know that I've already finished that section. Let's do this section here. Just going to so that unfold, move those to the side so that I know this is one of the more intricate areas in the model, so I want to make sure that I'm very careful when I UV this. I'm going to try and do the same thing here. I'm just going to add cut there so that I only make one UV island for this little section. Now this is one island. Here, I'm going to turn off symmetry nicely. I'm just going to unfold both these. On. That looks pretty good already. Pretty much here. Hold it again, so everything looks good. Side now. We'll make this its own UV island here. Maybe not there. Yeah, just maybe it there. Now we have this as its own UV island. I might even include, tempted to include this one to again lower down the amount of islands that I need or have in my model. Hold that. Do here. So for this one, a couple of options here. I'm tempted to cut here. So I make a small UV island. Yeah, so let's cut there. Let's cut. Cut here. Smooth so this. So we have that as the island. Let's cut or let's move so there. So this is a nice there. I'm gonna unfold this. And then side here, I would just sew this whole side together. For this back part, I might just cut here so that this whole back part has its own island. Yeah. We're going to here actually and move and sew this so it makes this as its own island. Hold that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this already is its own island, which is great. 2 UVs, move this to the side, and this we're going to make part of one island. There. Move so I have this is one island. Fold. Good. Okay, we're 15 minutes in. So what are these? Okay, so these are the NP, and then this is already looking pretty good. One piece, even so, these pieces here. That this is one island. There we go. Just go like that. Unfold. Move these into the side. Okay. UV'd for the side. Hide it. Save before something breaks. We can go. Well, let's do the grip next. Turn off crease edges again. It's pretty simple. So there. I wonder if I can just how this is gonna look. Oh, this is one island. Hold it. Looks pretty good to me. Not much skewing going on. Gonna make this one island here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's make this its own island. Move so, and then let's make the bottom here. We have as few islands as possible. Now, what's this one? This one is at the front. That's fine. Could theoretically, if I want to move this like that, so now it's part of this island. Unfold everything, make sure everything's good. Get out of isolation mode. Hide it. Do a quick save again. Alright, almost done. Almost done the UVing side of things, and then we can do another test bake, make sure everything looks good. I feel like I added some of these polys in, like I can tell that this is definitely not a poly that's needed. I added this in there for the creasing. Move that one. Save me some polys. I think I did the same thing for this. Here as well. Because right when I deleted that face, like it didn't really change the silhouette of the model. Yeah. Little small savings, but for low poly, it's gonna mean a lot. Okay, so let's see here. See what we got here. I think this is looking pretty decent. This top part might be the only thing that's not that efficient, so I'm just gonna make this whole top part one UV island, or just at least this part here. That's what it looks like. Hold there. Include these as well. So for this one, instead of 3 islands, so we're good here. So this is the front. Now the thing is, you don't want it to be too long as well, because if it starts to get too long, then the packing can start to look weird. Maya tries to pack things together, so I think that's gonna be. Hide it. Control S to save. Now you might notice that my keyboard is just smacking against my mic. I'm really sorry about that. I did have a mic arm at one point, but it's just been my new setup with my computer. It's really hard to put a arm in here now, so I'm sorry about that. And I'll be honest, I don't even know where I put the mic arm. I think I might have donated it or threw it away just because I just don't have any more desk space for it. So yeah, so I'm sorry about the keyboard smacking onto the keyboard there. I might have to start thinking about buying a headset or something, but I just know the microphone quality on headsets just aren't the same. Isn't the same. Okay, sorry, went on a rant there. Let's look at this here. So I know that this was for creasing purposes, right? Because you can tell when I delete that, it does nothing. Same with that one there. Same with that one there. That one there. Right. I think this one, no, that one actually has a purpose. So it does. No, this one doesn't. So just remove that. And again, very small savings, but it will make a difference. Now here I can probably remove that. Such a small change. Like I can probably remove a lot of this as well, but I don't think the savings is going to be worth it. Having that little bit of a detail is going to look nice in my opinion. Obviously, if this was for like a mobile game or something like that, you know, you want to save as much as you can, and you would remove a lot of this detail here. But I'm just gonna keep it 600 triangles right now. For that is not too bad. 304 polygons. All right, being here. So let's start with. See, there's a lot of junk laying around, so we want to clean that all up. Clean up all that junk. So we want to tackle this. Let's first combine this together. So there. One UV shell. Let's maybe cut here. Shell. So let's start moving these to the side here, so we know what we've worked on, what needs to be worked on. Again, everyone has their own way of doing this. It's just my way of keeping myself organized. This is what I don't like. I don't like this, so we're gonna move that. Sew all these together. We'll see how it looks. If there's too much skewing going on, then we'll feel like this is gonna look okay though. But we'll see how this goes. This new UV tool is actually quite cool. It's like this live move and sew 3D mode. It's pretty sweet. So check it Didn't like that. Not like that one bit. Cut there. Okay, so let's take a look here. Old. Looks pretty decent actually. Looks pretty good. Now this I did not like. Did not like something here. We're gonna go here, unfold. There. What did it like? I'm gonna go back to this UV. Not like something. Sure. I have to investigate that. I have to. I'm gonna. I have to remove this. Actually. Move. Let's remove that. Bridge this together. Ooh, okay. Definitely. Oh, that's okay. Let's remove that. Go into vertices. Let's make sure we merge any potentially beauty. Beauty, 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 beauty. Okay, now we got a few other stragglers here. Random polygon there. Cool. Okay. Now I have everything UV'd. I'm gonna show it all. About 28 minutes in this recording. But that's everything pretty much UV'd. Now, save this one more time before we explode this thing. So let's go to arrange and layout. We're gonna do a quick layout. I'm gonna go to options. I'm gonna go to legacy. Prescale, I want it to be world. Non-overlapping. Yeah, it should be good. Let's apply this. And now all of the squares should all, everything should all be in matching pixel density, right? You notice the squares should be relatively close. Everything is all packed into here. And I'm sure I can make this a lot more efficient, right? If I want to try and make this as efficient as possible, I can tell it to recalculate like 10 times or something, or 100 times if I really, really wanted to, for the most optimal. But I mean, for an automatic hacking, that's pretty good, right? If I want to do, I can go to the unfold 3D, and where is it? Hacking iteration. You can go like 10 times here. Hacking resolution. You can tell padding, right? If you don't want things to be too tight. This is quite tight. Let's here. So we'll just apply it, and it'll do it about 10 times, and it'll try and keep everything as efficient as possible, right? Let's see. Let's try now. I think I do want some padding there because that's quite close. So I'm just gonna go, let's say 1 pixel. Give me 1 pixel. Oops, sorry. So now you can see for 1 pixel, we'll make sure it'll pack it and make sure there's nothing potentially leaking onto the other side, right? And it essentially packed this thing 10 times. Tried to fit things inside little holes, right? So yeah, so things are even more tight fit. Looks even more efficient. So yeah, so that's gonna be today's episode. Hopefully this is something that's cool and you guys enjoy. I'll try and do this a little bit more often if it does well. No, it's fine. It's easier for me to do time lapse videos with some music on the side or whatever. Sorry about the energy level. It's 3:51 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.